morning, all of you, all my brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students and scholars, teachers, trainers, professors, professionals, the most honorable President Prime Modi ji, Honourable doctors and directors, Honourable ministers, managers, all my dear friends, I heartily, cordially welcome all of you. It is really nice time, nice place, nice action. Today you are listening all these spiritual words. As you know that our India is known as the nation of starters, beginners, creators, generators, operators, all over the world, wherever today our scholars are studying, they feel proud for being an Indian. To be a true nationalistic person, it is very necessary that we are to appreciate the good deeds of our country. Are all holy religions of this holy land teach us to speak softly, sweetly, and we must follow the path of humanity. Humanity is our caste, humanity is our religion, humanity is everything. Humanity means to share our sorrows, joys, to God helps those who help themselves. Had you not worked hard, whom would have God helped them? So, brothers, this is the reality. You are sitting here with great love and devotion. Otherwise, in this fast and elusive age, if an hour is spent in a godly place, a businessman thinks to have lost so many customers and so much money. In spite of all this, you have appeared here. There are two reasons behind it. Your willpower and God's grace. So, brothers, you are not going to have anything from you except a little of your time to tell you the originality and reality of life. Our aim is neither to cheat you nor to have your religion changed. We have neither any temptation for money nor for any offerings. We will tell you the reality for the sake of humanity. You are a human being, so first listen and then act accordingly to find out the truth, whether God is there or not. So, brothers, it is told in the beginning of the human, God made thee his own aspect. Ask the angels, bow and respect. There is no such other birth, why do thou ignore its worth? Here we have used the word God. Oh brothers, that is the absolute power having various names. That power is called Prabhu, Ishwar, Ram, Allah, God, Vaheguru, Om, Hari, Ram. But it makes no difference to address him by different names. Take an example of water. Call it water or jal or aap. Will the nature of water change? No, only its name is changed. The names of water have been changed because people speak different languages and names of water and different in different languages. Similarly, God is one, but He is pronounced by several names because of different languages. Today, people don't consider Him one. Many people pretend to be religious, but when tested, there are a few only who are faithful to their religion. Almost everyone shows off, and the belief in doing so is increasing day by day. Let us know the truth of science to spirituality, language to literature. Respect for all religions. Now come to the point of religions. As explained earlier, we respect all the religions and we have been in contact with all those religions. You might also be knowing one thing, which is basically common in every religion, or you may call it the first step to, you may call it first step of all the religions. The fact which is told is that God is one, Prabhu is one, Allah is one, Vaheguru is one, and Om is one. We have told you about many religions. All say that Supreme Power is one, but today's man says, my God is superior, and yours is inferior or bad. Where from the feeling of yours and mine has developed? All this is a product of man's mind. In the religious books, the thing has been written as such, keep in view only this sentence that supreme power is one, and the people of different religions are addressing that supreme power with different names, while the followers of one religion call him God. the followers of other religions call him by different names other than God. It is a fact that we come across people fighting to prove their God right and that of others wrong. People are seen dwelling on the name of the Lord. That is why it is called a horrible case. In there can be no greater shame than fighting on the name of God. But man is in the dark and he can't understand unless and until he attends the spiritual discourses. The spiritual great men say that all those who fight like this are wrong, became because they are fighting for that same power. One says that his one is fine and that of the other is cheap. He forgets that whom he is calling cheap is also his own, but only in the different name. It is very simple that whom one calls Prabhu or Master, the other calls him Allah. Whom one calls Allah, the other calls him Vaheguru. Whom one calls Vaheguru, the other calls God. Whom one calls God, the other calls Hari, Om, or the One. When all the religions preach that God is one, then what does the man get by declaring him as two? Has today's man gained anything except quarrels, rights, hatred, and feelings of revenge by declaring him as two? When these conflicts arise, people kill one another. Suppose 3 persons from one side and 2 from the other side are killed in a conflict. The person from whose side 2 are killed say the number of deaths on our side is less, as from the other side 3 have died. A great man enlightens the fact that all the 5 were from his side because all were human beings. This is the reality which the ignorant person don't accept. If the masses accept this reality, then the haters and riots can never occur. But man pretends more and follows less. As saints say that, do so as he subtly ordains, in that he has no personal gains for humanity service. Do some action, produce evil's effect to least fraction, angels long for this human term, as salvation attained in this form. Recite holy words and don't miss. This is very purpose of life's bliss. Human life is sublime creation. Saint Kabir says that this human body is meant for devotion to God and to serve His creation. All the gods and goddesses pray to be encased in the human body because soul can attain salvation only while in human body and not in any other form. So, brothers, you have at least attained the human body. So, you must realize its importance and its creation. Recite God's words without faith. Is only the human words avail. Remember God and don't forget Him. This is the only benefit of human birth. This body is really wonderful, unlike another. Someone has personally experienced the following incident. Suppose some person is going in a jungle in a particular direction. When a lion appears all of a sudden, it is a fact that if a man is not afraid of the lion, then the lion will not harm him. It is a secondary issue that a man is generally afraid of the lion and run away by himself. A lion never steps ahead unless and until the man provokes him to do so. The one with whom such type of incident happened told him that, having seen the lion coming near, the lion made way and went to the other side. It means lion. It means that God is afraid of that man. The lion is stronger than man from a viewpoint of view. It is powerful, but man is the wisest of the whole creation. It may maybe that its lion's parents or God might have told it to beware of this creature or man. Having 2 feet and he is quite cunning and dangerous. Most of the creatures are afraid of the lions, and that is why they run away at their appearance. I have also seen A similar happening as chalet. Sometimes long flames are seen here in the ashram. They shall certainly attack with their fangs in order to protect themselves. If someone puts 1 feet on them, but a snake, if not harmed, leaves the place when it feels the presence of a man through his senses, it means every creature is afraid of the human being because this human body is very marvelous, endowed with wit and virtues, but what has remained the value of this human being in today's time is also worth noticing, and that we all know well. Awareness, the root cause of all evils. Even though if someone's pocket is stuffed with waste papers, he is immediately shot dead by the miscreants simply on the assumption that this pocket would be full of money. But when the pocket of the murdered person is searched, only waste papers are found there. So what is the value of a man? Nothing. Who has devalued him? Only a man and nobody else. He is digging his grave himself. It is also seen that a man kills a man for a piece of land worth 10 or 20,000 rupees. He can multiply his property or rupees 20,000 to that of rupees 1 lakh by dint of hard work. But if the murderer is asked to bring back the dead person to life again by taking 1 million rupees, he can never do so. Strange enough, he has killed a man only for 20,000 rupees. Sweet are the fruits of rightful earnings. The great men say, whether one be a king or subject, rich or poor, a hermit or a villain, it is sure that all of them have to leave this perishable world. But would you be able to take away with you even an inch of the land acquired by killing an individual? If not, then why to torture and torment others? But man has no light of this fact. His eyes are closed by the blinding veil of lust for wealth. This man repents over the past time which he has spent without earning much wealth. But the truth which I am going to express before you today is baptized only by a few people. The great man never forbid anyone to earn money or amass wealth. Rather, they consider that the man is of no use who is lazy and sits idle, because they believe in hard labor and performing good deeds. They say that we are able to perform deeds, but they forbid us to do such deeds that torture others. You may become a millionaire or so by the wealth gained through relatives. As modern era is an age where falsehood is involved, how sigh of the suppressed soul whom he had robbed will never let him live in peace, and undefinable restlessness will hunt him inwardly. I will tell you the truth here. Many millennials and millennials meet and tell me that they have got everything except one, that is, their children don't obey them. The children go out of the house when the parents enter, and vice versa. They are not getting mental peace and serenity. Had it been possible to have peace by money, they would have definitely bought it. As they have sufficient surplus money with them, but it is not possible with the money which have been collected by them through torturing and sucking the blood of the innocent people. Also, the size of the crying souls never stop chasing them, and they become the victims of such diseases which cannot be diagnosed even with the help of an X-rays or ultrasound system. Neither today nor tomorrow it can be diagnosed, as it is due to the result of a sigh heaved out of a tormented soul. That is why saints advise us to earn money only by adopting rightful means and putting hard labor. Oh brothers, you have considering the life of a poor like that of hell, but on observing them, you will find what a peaceful environment prevails in the houses of those people who earn their livelihood by the sweat of their eyebrows or by extraordinary hard work. They enjoy inexplicably inner peace which cannot be seen even in the palaces of billionaires. The great man advises to subsist on the money earned by hard labor. All religions preach the same. If the followers don't practice what their religions preach, then what is the fault of religions? In fact, in this age of Kali Yuga, man is following the teaching of its self-created religions, which are being found progressing day by day. Religions actually never preach you to adopt the wrong path if the man himself is bent upon doing evils. Then religions are not religions are not to be blamed at. No doubt, some people doing bad deeds may be found in every religion and everywhere. Listen carefully. The couplet. Neither a Hindu nor a Muslim is bad. He who bends upon sins is bad. Only those people are bad who perform evil deeds. But don't even call them bad. Hate the sin and the evils and not the sinners. Hate not only the sins but the one present in you also, so that you may be enlightened internally. You are being advised not to hate the sinner because it is possible that he too may become a devotee of Lord some day in the time to come. Man can improve himself any day as he is gifted with the light of wisdom. And when he improves, you may have to cut a sorry figure before him. At least never say ill words of anybody. All lives are slave except yours. God had given ye all rights of course. Do as thou may opine, when have deliverance or see help. Soul gets strength from Almighty. The great men say that you have been gifted with human body in order to get willpower and to have your soul liberated. Some people even don't believe in soul and willpower. When they get a little bit of scientific and other education, they declare that there is no God as such. On the other hand, the topmost researchers have started believing that God exists and soul gets strength from Him. I have not myself seen, but have heard news that about 200 patients in America, even after being treated by so many modern scientific ways, were declared incurable. There had been a doctor who had faith in God. He said to other doctors, "You all have declared them incurable. It is better to research on these 200 patients." They agreed, and the patients were brought to a solitary place and were advised to pray to God at the specific hours in the morning, noon, and evening, and the same earlier medicines were also given to them. The result was positive, as some of the patients started getting recovered. The science has accepted that supreme power, that is God, indirectly and not directly, because of the fear being lighted, the fear being laughed at by the devotees of God at His higher education. Now certain very wise doctors might be sitting here also. They know that all the medicines become ineffective when all the medicines become ineffective on those patients who have lost the desire to live. or whose soul power has diminished. But if the same patients regain their desire to live, even the simplest medicine can work wonders and the patients can be recovered. But science has not as yet invented any such topic which can be given to the soul to make it powerful. Had there been any such tonic, the doctor in America would not have advised the patients to do prayers. The patients were asked to pray to God because the soul gets willpower in this way. The soul gets strengthened by pure thoughts and devotion to God. A man having a powerful soul gets success in every good field of the society. Success never touches those who are devoid of soul power and lose their identity. They go on facing successive failures. The existence of soul power tonic has been accepted by science indirectly and by the spiritual great men directly. It is the strength which the soul gets by devotion to God, and also called the power of God. Another interesting conversation with scientists is being narrated here. Once some scientist from Dehradun side met me and said, Maharaj, we don't believe in Prabhu, Bhagavan, Allah, Darshan. On this, I inquired, then whom do you have faith in? Now, listen to their answer carefully. We don't believe in anything except that there is some supreme power which is controlling this entire universe. Please observe that they have at least accepted him, but they are feeling from calling him God. They have tactfully changed the name, but accepted the existence of God by calling him Supreme Power, which is controlling the whole creation. I laughed at your theory saying that they have only called for Prabhu, Master, Om, Vayu and Paramatma as Supreme Power. It is good that they have added one more name in the list of the names of God to be intimated to others. Hence, there lies no difference between Supreme Power or any other name of God. But they will not be ready to accept this fact. On the other hand, there is no harm in calling him Supreme Power. So brothers, Science is also turning slowly towards spiritualism. Way to very deeply point. Let us take one more aspect of science, the spiritual great man say that
जल्दा थोड़ी बोल
when
जल्दा थोड़ी बोला नया से कि करी बैठे
one gets
नक्की दे
and goes in meditation, he at first reaches the world, and then he feels himself in the very deep sleep. After that, he is able to see the celestial light and hears the divine voice. When the soul reaches the upper part of the body, that is the point which is called 10th door, called heart. Okay, thank you.